Good morning, students. Today we will discuss disk drive. Disk drive is a hardware component that is either built-in or external component of a disk that manages the input-output operations of a disk. It also enables users to read, write, delete, and modify data on a disk. Disk drives are of several types, such as hard disk drive, CD drive, DVD drive, etc. And the most common drive is hard disk drive. Today we will discuss first hard disk drive. Hard disk drive was the dominant secondary storage device used for general purpose computers beginning from early 1960s. It uses one or more rigid, rapidly rotating platters that are coated with magnetic material. The platters are paired with magnetic heads that are arranged on a moving arm, which helps to read and write data to platter surfaces. Data is accessed in a random manner, that is, individual blocks of data can be stored and retrieved in any order. Hard disk drive are a type of non-volatile storage. That means it retains the stored data even when the power is off. Next is CD drive. A CD drive is a component that lets you to access a compact disk from a computer. It enables users to read and write all information using common CD formats. Many modern CD drives also support other types of disks, including DVDs and Blu-ray discs. The uses of CD drive is reading and writing files, playing and recording music to writable CDs. Third is DVD drive. A DVD drive is a component of computer that is designed specifically to utilize the digital versatile disk, that means DVD. Most drives also allow you to write data to a disk, so you can create your own music CD, video DVD, or even backup copy of your important data files. Next is SMPS. SMPS stands for Switched Mode Power Supply, and it is essential for the safe running of all power consuming electronic devices. It uses switching regulator to control and stabilize the output voltage by switching the load current to off or on. This voltage regulation is achieved by varying the ratio of on to off time. This high power conversion efficiency is an important advantage of SMPS. SMPS transfers stabilize electric power from a source to low voltage direct current such as personal computer. Unregulated power supply to SMPS. Its function is to supply well-regulated power supply to the computer component. It can be motherboard or any other part of computer. It also saves power by switching the load current to on or off. It has a built-in fan to release the excessive heat during the time when you use your computer. जब आप अपने कंप्यूटर को यूज़ करते हो, जितनी भी एक्सेस हीट आपके कंप्यूटर में जनरेट होती है उसे रिलीज़ करने के लिए बिल्ट इन फैन की जो फीचर है उसको यूज़ किया जाता है. एंड SMPS की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी इज़ टू सप्लाई the regulated stabilized power to the computer components. Next is modem. Modem stands for modulator, demodulator. It is a device that allows the computer to send or receive information through telephone lines by converting digital data into analog signal. Digital data is in the form of binary, that is 0 and 1, that can be directly understood by the computer, and analog signals is in the form of waves and it travels through the telephone lines. So at the transmitting end modulator is used. Modulator का function क्या है? It converts digital data of a computer to analog mode. Digital data is in the form of this digital signals. It is converted into analog signals using modulator. And at the receiving end, demodulator works. And demodulator works by reconverting digital signals from their analog signals. ठीक है, जब सबसे पहले आपके digital signals is generated in the computer, and while transmitting it has to be traveled through the telephone lines, so it needs to be converted into analog signals, and that work is done with the help of modulator. And at the receiving end, again data need to be converted into digital form, so their demodulator works and convert the digital analog signals back to the digital signals so that it can be understood by the computer. Modem will connect your computer to internet so that you can watch video, check emails, upload video, and anything else that you would like to do. Modem can be classified as internal modem, external modem, and PC card modem. First we will discuss internal modem. It is the device that is already installed in your computer system, and it is in the form of a card that is inserted into one of the slot on the motherboard. Motherboard के ऊपर एक slot है जिसके ऊपर हम internal modem को install करते हैं, and it is in the form of a card. See, this is the picture of a figure of a internal modem. Its function is same, to convert the digital signals to analog signals and vice versa. Second is external modem. This is the external modem. It is a modem that is installed outside the CPU, and it is in the form of a box that is connected to the USB port, Universal Serial Bus. And this type of modem has the indicator lights that display on it. And speed is measured in BPS, means bits per second, and kbps means kilobits per second. Maximum speed modem is 56 kbps, but if the telephone line quality is not good on your systems, then it will not work with its maximum speed. So everything depends on telephone line while using the external modem. Third is PC card modem. It is specifically designed for laptops and handheld computers, and it is similar to the size of a credit card, and it fits into PC card slot on notebook and handheld computers. So no cable is required for PC card modem, and one can remove this modem when it is not in use. सिर्फ इसका size small है, otherwise it is the combination of internal plus external modem, and it is powered by a computer. Next is heat sink. It is an electronic device that is designed to disperse the heat generated by the CPU. CPU में जो excess heat generate होती है उसको disperse करने के लिए heat sink को हम use करते हैं. It is made up of a metal. It can be copper or aluminium alloy, and it uses a fan to keep the processor cool. It uses a fan when heat is generated in excess in the CPU, then it switch on the fan to disperse all the heat from the system and keep the processor cool. It is used in all CPUs, and it is also used in refrigerators or air conditioning systems, GPUs, graphic processing systems, and video card processor to disperse the excess heat that are generated by the CPU by using a fan to keep the processor cool. Thank you, students.